balls. Narrow escapes. Split-second decisions. And $25,000 in cash. A combination guaranteed to make you say... And now, here's the host of our show, Tom Kennedy.
Ah, yes. Hello there. Thank you very much. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to our show. You pronounce it, but some people pronounce it the Andrea Klein Show. Let's bring back our champion, Andrea Klein. Come on in here, Andrea. And here's your challenger, Marlene Dottori. Hi, Marlene. How are you? Hi there. Are you still around?
I'm still here.
We know all about Andrea Klein. She is back. She has had 3 tries so far at our Gauntlet of Villains, and she says she's going to stay until she gets it right.
That's right.
Or unless someone does her in. So let's meet your new challenger. This is Marlene Dottori. How are you, Marlene?
I'm fine.
That's
I'm excited.
Good. Well, I don't blame you. Boy, around here, everybody gets excited. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm an office manager for engineering representatives.
Very good.
And I am married.
Uh-huh.
And I've lived in California under a year.
Is that all?
Yeah, and I love it.
Where'd you come from?
Ohio.
I'll be darned. Are you a tough manager?
Oh, no.
You're not?
I'm a nice manager.
Sweet, lovable, but stern. Huh?
Well, yeah.
All right. Now, here, let's play our game. Round number 1, the board is devoted to animals. Round number 2, the board will be devoted to quotes. But since you are our challenger, what are you going to do with that first board? Animals. You want to charge or do you want to block, Marlene?
I want to charge.
You'll want to charge, or the charger goes behind the arrow, and the blocker goes behind the stop sign. So take your positions. All right. Ms. Manager, here's what you have to do. You have to win the first round, you have to get to the top of that board in 60 seconds. You got that?
Yes.
Now, the fastest way to do that is to correct 1 blooper on each level. Now, what's a blooper? That you are going to find out very shortly. Here's the catch. Andrea is going to place 6 blocks somewhere on that board. And if you run into one of those blocks, you're going to lose 5 seconds on the clock. But if you get to the top, and win the first round, you do just that. You win the first round within 60 seconds. If you do not get to the top, Andrea wins the first round. Now, whoever wins 2 rounds wins the game, all the money they've gathered along the way, and a chance at, Marlene, $25,000 in cash. Does that sound good? All right, now, you elected to charge, so charge right on up here, Marlene. There you go. Out of sight and out of hearing. All right, Andrea, I can see the wheels going already. You're going to block. We invite you now to place 6 blocks up there, but of course you may only place 1 block on this 6th level and no more than 3 on any of the others. And you'll be credited with all the money attached to the blocks that Marlene might encounter. Place your blocks.
Okay, I'm going to skip level 1.
This is animals.
Go right to level 2 and put a block on the $10.
10. Okay.
Okay,
Next.
up to level 3. This is where I'm going to slow her down. The 20, the 30, and the 50 if she's ready.
Ooh. Okay, 2 more to go.
Okay. Now we'll go to the 4th level, and she might worry about this, so the $10.
Uh-huh.
And then straight to the 6th level and the 200 up there.
All right, let's see how well that works. The trap has been laid, and let's bring back now Marlene Dottori, our charger. All right, Marlene, if you find now the time is running out, you can call long shot. And when you do that, we stop the clock.
Okay.
The long shot can be tough going, but it will take you from any of the first 5 levels immediately to that 6th level, okay?
Okay.
So, now, giving me the level and the dollar amount.
Okay.
Charge.
Level $140.
140. During World War II, dogs in the Army were part of the Cow-Can Corps.
Oh!
Same level.
$10.
110. A leopard cannot change his spots.
Spots.
Charge.
Level $230.
230. Roddy McDowell starred in one of the most famous of Lassie films, Lassie Come Clean.
Home.
Charge.
Level $320.
340. Legend says that lemmings commit suicide by marching into Central Park at night.
I don't know.
Same level 3.
10.
10. Level 310. Ed Sullivan did comedy routines with Topo Gigio, a little Italian louse.
Mouse.
Charge.
Level $430.
430. Patty Page saying, how much is that doggy with that bimbo?
In the window.
Charge.
Level $530.
530. A lobster turns red only when it's been embarrassed.
Cocked.
Charge.
Level 200.
200. And it's blocked, and Andrea wins the round. Come on over here, Marlene. You did it. She only had 2 seconds on the clock. It was either 2 or 3 seconds on the clock by the time she got to the 6th level. All right. Lemmings commit suicide by marching off a cliff. That's right, into. It says into a cliff. Anyway, you've won round one once again, Andrea. And however, you're going to have a chance at revenge now, Marlene, because in just a moment we're going to be playing round two, at which time the charger will become the blocker, and the blocker will become the charger. So that means that, Andrea, you were the blocker, this time you're the charger. Charge right on out of here. Marlene, get over there and get ready to block. And good luck to you on round two, which we'll play right after this for you.
It's a tricky word to say.
My stomach hurts.
But a fun game to play.
You pronounce it.
Let's try it together now.
Charge.
Level $140.
140.
Tom Kennedy hosts the game of fill-ins
1, 2, mess on my shoe.
Buckle my shoe.
and villains.
Ivan Shark was the arch enemy of Captain Midwife.
It's new to Buzzer.
Launch it!
Ah, yes.
It's weekdays at 4:30 starting tomorrow on Buzzer. Mesothelioma.
Welcome back to round two of our show. Incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, our judge, who's the world's foremost authority, informs me that lemmings commit suicide by marching into the sea, and don't you forget it. As you can see, our charger is already out of sight and out of hearing, and that means, Marlene, the scene is now set for you to place 6 blocks. It's on quote, unquote. That's what the board is devoted to. Okay. Place your blocks, ma'am.
Level 1, I want to scare her off, so I'm going to, I think she has a little too much confidence.
Which one?
So I'm going to level 140.
40.
And level 150.
And level 150, okay.
I'm going to go up to level 2. I'm going to place a 30. I think she might back down there.
All right.
Okay. We're going to go up to level 3 then and give her another 30.
All right, another one. Now what are you going to give her?
Now
Two
I'm
more.
going to go up to level 4 and give her 20.
20 on 4. 1 remaining.
One more. We'll go right up to level 6.
Uh-huh.
And with all of her confidence, I better put it on 500.
Okay, good luck to you, quote, unquote. Okay, let's bring back our charger, Andrea Klein, and here she comes. Now, Andrea, you have 60 seconds on the clock. It's on quote, unquote. That's what the board is devoted to, 60 seconds on the clock. Giving me now the level and the dollar amount. Charge.
Level $140.
140. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level.
20.
120. Where there's a will, there's a relative.
Away.
Charge.
Level 240.
240. What this country needs is a good 5-cent sitar.
Admiral.
Same level.
10.
210. Fly now, pray later.
Hey.
Charge.
Level 350.
350. At the Battle of Mobile Bay, Admiral Farragut declared, "Damn the tomatoes, full speed ahead."
Torpedo.
Charge.
Level $430.
430. Dorothy Parker felt that men seldom make passes at girls who are gaseous.
Wear glasses.
Charge.
Level 5, $10.
510. 2 heads are better than buns.
1.
Charge.
Level 5, $20.
520. Spare the rod and boil the child.
I know that.
Charge.
350. 6th level, 350.
6th level 350. No man is Rhode Island.
An island.
That's right, Andrea. You won the game. You won the game. Come on over here. Marlene, she did it. She won the game and actually had 2 seconds left on the clock, and the only other thing left was spare the rod and spoil the child. So Andrea does it again, and that means, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Marlene. But we have a very nice gift for you, don't we, Roddy?
We certainly do, Tom. From Dager International, this 3-piece multiplex music system with built-in stereo, 8-track and cassette recorder, full-size BSR 3-speed automatic record changer, uniquely designed from Dager International.
And we thank you very much. It was a pleasure meeting you. All righty. Andrea, congratulations. You did it again. Another win. And now we're going to take a moment, count up your winnings, and I hope you'll want a whole bundle, because the more you have won, the better chance you have when you try to run the $25,000 Gauntlet of Villains. She'll try it again in a little.
Hi, Grandma. I played baseball.
Here's our champ, Andrea Klein. This will be the 4th time she will meet our villains. Now, this time, Andrea, this time I'm going to introduce you to 10 of the most terrifying titans who ever stood between a gal and her money. And here they are. Terrifying titans they are. All right, come on, let's go. Let's topple the terrifying titans. Right up here, and there you go. Well, they do look terrifying, don't they? But I'll tell you this, if you can get from Titan number 1 right down through villain number 10, you are going to win $25,000 in cash. Now, here's the whole thing. How much time do you have? Okay, 60 seconds plus 1 second for each $100 you've earned so far. So between charging and blocking, you won $670, which means that you have 6 seconds added to the 60 seconds for a total of 66 seconds to beat those villains. Now, here's how you run the gauntlet of villains. I'm going to read a blooper. 2 seconds later, the villain will show the correct answer right there in the old telly belly. But if you beat our villain to the answer, then you move on to the next villain, and so on. But if that villain beats you to the answer, you have to stay with him for as many bloopers as it takes to beat that villain. Okay, you can do it now.
I'm going to do it.
I know you are.
I got to do it.
All 10 villains, and you get 25,000. Mom and Dad are back there in Philadelphia pulling for you. And your sister, what's her name here in the audience?
Rosalie.
Rosalie's pulling for you. And everybody else is. Okay, you take your position, and I'll take mine. All right, now, you have 66 seconds on the clock. The gauntlet and the clock will begin with the first bell. Goldie Hawn and Chevy Chase starred in the 1978 movie Foul Odor.
Foul play.
H2O is the chemical formula for oatmeal.
Water.
The president after Woodrow Wilson was Warren Beatty.
Warren Cleveland.
Old-time football great Red Grange was nicknamed the Galloping Gourmet. Margarita Cancino later became famous as Rita Moreno.
Consuelo? No, I don't.
Outside traditional Dutch households, you often see a pair of wooden nickels.
Shoes.
Henry Wadsworth Longfellow wrote the Song of Hayakawa.
Hiawatha.
On October 16, 1859, John Brown made his attack on Harper's Bazaar.
Harper's Mill? No.
The American painter known for dripping paint on a canvas was Jackson Browne.
Oh, I have no idea.
On radio, Ivan Shark was the arch enemy of Captain Midwife. In Carousel, the song about my boy Bill is entitled Senility.
What?
A well-known campaign. It was Soliloquy, that one from Carousel. Look at that, another pigeon, he says. Now, what is right behind you here? That was 5. You went through 4 villains. So that means you racked up another $400. That's what you did. So you had going into this $3,030. And the game total was $670. $400 on these here villains for a grand total of $4,100. And on top of that, you get another chance for $25,000 because you are eligible to take on a new challenger. We'll be back right after this. Don't you go away.
Stay tuned to
$100 today. Buzzer recommends updating your password every 30 minutes.
Here we go. This is it.
Start at 2 with your original password.
Wow. Train?
Yeah! Then at 2:30, change to a more complicated password plus.
Huh? Confused.
And at 3, change again to a super password.
Eruption.
Volcano.
Yeah.
Nothing beats a perfect password.
That's perfect.
And Buzzer has 3 of them. Weekdays starting at 2. Only on Buzzer.
Here we are with our current champion, Andrea Klein, who so far has $4,100, and now you're going to take on a new challenger. Would you bring him out, please? Bruce Hiley. Here he comes. Hiya, Bruce. This is Andrea over here, and this is Bruce. Now, we want to find out more about you, but that'll be later on. Wait, now we don't have too much time. We want to get it right into the game, okay? Now, the first board is going to deal with legends and superstitions. The second board will deal with show business. But since you're our challenger, on that first board, you have the option of charging or blocking. So, once again, it's legends and superstitions. What do you want to do, Bruce?
I will block.
Block? Okay. Then you go over behind the stop sign, Andrea. That means you charge right on out of here. And she knows how to play this game, and I assume you do too, Bruce.
Well, I've got a good idea.
All right. There is the board, sir, and you have now 6 blocks to place. Proceed.
Oh, she's a very, very smart lady, so I'm going to start a little high up on 3, level 3.
Level 3.
I think I'll try the 40 and a 50 block.
All righty.
Okay, I'll go up to
40.
level 4.
Uh-huh.
Now, if she gets caught on those, she'll go down a bit, so we'll take the 20 and the 30.
All right. Now you've got 2 left,
now,
Bruce.
Up to 5.
Yes.
By this time, she will be flummoxed. She wants to go for the easy one. She'll try 20.
You'll get her with a flummox.
Go right up to the top there.
All right.
And she won't know where she is. And I'm sure I won't, but we'll try 350.
All right. That's very good. A good plan. We'll see how it plummets in just a second. All right, Andrea, here we go. Now, Andrea, this is Legends and Superstitions. Now, you know, of course, all of your chores. You have to get to the top of that board within 60 seconds, and you know about the long shot, right?
Right.
Okay, so giving me the level and the dollar amount. Charge.
Level 1, $20.
120. Ponce de Leon. Search for the sweet bird of youth.
Found it.
Charge.
Level 2, $40.
240. The titan who carried the world on his shoulders was named Hernia.
Hercules. No.
Same level 2.
Level 250.
250. Pan, the Greek god of shepherds, was half man, half cricket,
Horse.
half cock. Same level.
10.
210. If you break a mirror, it's 7 years bad breath.
Lock.
Charge.
320.
320. Whatever King Midas touched turned to mufflers.
Gold.
Charge.
Level 420.
420. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 4.
$10.
410. Cupid is often shown holding a bow and Arab.
Arrow.
Charge.
Level
510. The city ruled by King Arthur was called Camelot.
Camelot.
Charge.
Level 6500.
6500. In Greek mythology, the place of the dead is called Cedar Rapids.
Time's up.
Bruce wins the first round. Come on over here, Andrea. Can't come up with it right offhand. Very well done there, Bruce. But you got her with only one block.
I know.
And he had 6 very cagely placed blocks up there.
bet.
However, now you've won one round, but it takes 2 rounds, as you know, Bruce, to win the game. So we're going to play round 2. And in just a moment, we're going to be playing round 2, which is going to be what? Whatever it's going to be, that's what it's going to be. You were the blocker, now you're going to be the charger. You were the charger, now you're going to be the blocker. So you charge on out of here, Bruce. You go over there for the block, and we'll be back with you in just 1 minute.
Here's what $5 a month would limit.
Ear.com to order.
We brought our players back because there's no more time for another round. And in Greek mythology, they bury their dead in Hades. And before we leave, though, I want to find out about Bruce Hiley. Where are you from, Bruce?
Well, I'm from England originally, and I came over to this country, and I lived in New York and New Jersey. And a little while ago, I took my family, my mother, my wife, my 2 children, and we came west in a covered station wagon.
Did you now?
And toured the country at the same time.
Very good. And so now you're permanently here, do you think, on the West Coast?
Oh, yes. We moved into Tarzana.
What's your profession, sir?
Well, I was a bartender. I'm unemployed right now. I'm hoping to be a writer.
All right. And he won the first round. Will he unseat Andrea Klein, who so far has won $4,100? We'll see next time on...
Some of our departing contestants will receive a 7-piece Performa Gourmet cutlery set with extra sharp chrome stainless steel blades and ebony Fleetwood handles, dishwasher safe from Washington Forge, and Good Air CA90 Ecologizer continuously removes tobacco smoke, odors, dust, pollen. CA90 Ecologizer keeps the air you breathe cleaner and fresher. And the Miro Electric Broiler, a modern way to prepare meals without wasting energy, completely portable and easy to clean from Miro Aluminum Company. And Foster Grant sunglasses with polarized mirror and gradient lenses. Isn't that you behind those Foster Grants? Was a production of the Bud Austin Company. Stay tuned for The Price is Right, following the news over most of these CBS stations.